recording, perfect. So that, like I said, I love having a conversation, but I like having it recorded so that other people can watch it in their own time. Because in our group, particularly, we've got people in Europe and Australia and all over the United States. So it's kind of cool that people can watch when they want to watch. And lots of people have lots of other things on the schedule as well. So this is nice. And I put this together because I put this presentation together because, like we were talking about, so many products out there all over the place, powder, liquid, flavored, not flavored. It's just really hard to break it all down because there's nothing really anywhere telling you the what's and the whys. And so I put this together, drawing a lot from the science department at Young Living.
Nice.
Who took 4 years to create the Young Living Inner Beauty collagen. So they had lots of information when this was released. And so I pulled a lot of that information on just basic collagen and what it is into this presentation. So the point I want everyone to feel comfortable with is to understand what goes into making collagen, why it's important as we get older to have collagen in your diet, and ways so that you can make an informed decision on what it is that you feel you need, and what your goals are around taking a supplement, so that, you know, if you decide that you want to take collagen, you can go and look at the variety of products and make a decision based on a kind of an understanding of what it's supposed to be able to do for you. And that's the biggest first question, is what does collagen actually do? So we're going to take a minute here right off the top to get to know collagen, why we need it, why we should supplement it, and what it actually is. Because it is, I had never really done much research into collagen, even though I have always been a supplement kind of person. But collagen's main role actually is to provide structure and strength in your body. And it has some very specific roles. It helps your skin actually stay formed. It helps it stay cohesive. It helps to replace dead skin cells with fresh skin cells. And our skin cells replenish very often. It also, though, I mean, I think a lot of people know about the skin parts, but it also actually provides protective coverings for your organs. And it helps your blood to clot. And it helps your blood vessels be flexible. It also gives the structure, strength, and elasticity to your skin. So, I mean, it's super important. Collagen is a very, very important protein in our body. And that's really also important to know that collagen is a protein.
Yeah.
Okay. So why would we need it? You know, our bodies make collagen, don't they? Well, yes, they do. They make a lot of collagen when we're young. A lot, which is why we look so fabulous when we're 20, and why our skin starts to get a little less tight and a little more saggy as we get older, because our body produces less collagen as we age. And as we age, the existing collagen that we have breaks down at a faster rate. And the collagen that our older bodies make is also a bit lower in quality than when we were young. So it's not as good a quality. There's less of it, and it breaks down faster as we get older. And by the time we're 60, the decline in collagen production is significant. It's about an 80% reduction in production. So, and then add on the top of that women actually have a significant reduction in collagen production after menopause. So, you know, we have a double whammy. We're getting older, and then we have menopause. We lose all of our estrogen, well, most of our estrogen, and that has such a cascading effect on every system in our body. So that is why we need to supplement with collagen going forward. One of the most fascinating things I realized when I was doing this research and when I was taking it myself, or when I first started taking it myself, because when I first started taking it myself, I was on blood thinners and I bruised terribly, like so bad that people would come up to me and ask me if I was okay. Right? Like it was terrible. I started wearing long sleeve shirts. I was always wearing pants or tights because I was just so bruised. And then when I started taking collagen, I didn't bruise as much because the collagen helped my blood vessels be more elastic and less brittle. And then I
Wow.
realized that my father-in-law, before he died, the backs of his hands were like black from bruising because he'd hit
Yeah.
them on a corner and whatever. But
Yeah.
that's what it's from. Your blood vessels just deteriorate. So even rubbing against something would burst one. And he just was always in a state of having terribly bruised backs of his hands. And so I realized then with my own bruising that I wouldn't have to be like that getting older and older because I could take collagen and help my blood vessels to stay more flexible.
Mhm.
And then there are some things that can actually really help your collagen, both your natural collagen and any collagen that you might decide to take. Because collagen can't be absorbed by your body in its whole form, because its whole form are things like tendons, like cow tendons or chicken feed. When you make soup and there's that unctuousness from boiling bones, that's collagen. It's
Oh
bone
yeah.
broth. Bone
Jealous.
broth is fabulous for collagen. You got to drink a lot of it, but it's really, really good for collagen. But your body takes that and it breaks it down into amino acids. It takes it from a protein and breaks it down into an amino acid. So
Okay.
eating all that collagen rich food doesn't directly result in higher collagen levels in your body. But there are lots of foods that can provide raw ingredients that support the collagen production. And then there's supplements that support collagen production. So vitamin C and zinc and copper are needed to take protein and create the amino acid that becomes the collagen in your body. You need proline and glycine, which are amino acids, and some minerals. All of these things kind of go into the chemical interaction that will help your body to absorb collagen that you take in, or even enhance the collagen that your body makes, even if it's minimal form. So vitamin C, super important. We know that it comes in oranges and and strawberries and broccoli and potatoes. Proline, which is an amino acid, is found in mushrooms and cabbage and asparagus, peanuts, wheat, fish, eggs, egg whites, and meat. That you get proline there. Glycine is found in red meats, things like turkey and chicken, pork skin, peanuts, granola, probably for the combined nuts in the granola. Then copper is important. You can get that from eating liver, from lobsters, from oysters, from shiitake mushrooms, those kind of things. Dark chocolate is a good one for copper. And then also zinc is another helper mineral, also found in oysters and red meat, beans, chickpeas, whole grains, milk products. So those kind of minerals and amino acids are what help our body either take the collagen that we're currently producing or the collagen that we're introducing to our diet and make it usable for our body. Okay, so there's a couple of types and sources of collagen. And now this is really important because all of the collagens out there will tell you what source the collagen comes from.
Right.
And depending on what your personal health goals are, it's important to know this. So type 1 collagen makes up 90% of your body's collagen. It's really densely packed and it helps provide that structure to your skin, to your bones, your tendons, and your ligaments. Okay. Type 2 is found in that elastic cartilage that you have in your body and provides joint support. Type 3 collagen is typically found in muscles, arteries, and organs. Type 4 is found in the layers of your skin, and type 5 is found in the corneas of your eyes, some layers of your skin, your hair, and the tissue of placenta. And most collagen supplements come from the bones, skin, and connective tissues of animals, typically cows or cattle, fish, horses, pigs, and rabbits. Okay, so those are the types and what they do, but collagen supplements, the majority of them come from animal products. So the only quote unquote vegan anything that I have found around collagen has been a collagen booster, and that's all of the minerals and supplements that can help boost your own natural collagen production, because I don't know of any source of plant-based actual collagen. It is an animal thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have got collagen types. Where can we get them from? So
Can I
type
get you
1,
to,
sorry.
I just, on your screen is your
Oh,
email, and because I was like, oh, I see
Here.
on your, yeah, that'll,
I
yes.
don't know why that came up. That was weird. Let me just close that note.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Done.
That's good.
Okay. So the types of collagen that we had. So type 1 was joints. Let's go back here. Type 1 was skin, bones, tendons, and ligaments. Okay. And that can come from bone broth when you have cooked it a long time. So bone broth is not stock. That's a big difference. Soup stock is cooked a very short period of time typically. Bone broth tends to simmer for hours and has typically the addition of apple cider vinegar or some other form of acid to pull the collagen out of the bones. Type 1 can also come from egg whites, bovine collagen peptides, which is just a fancy way of saying cow collagen that has been reduced in molecular size, hydrolyzed typically to make the molecules smaller so that we can use them. Okay. It can come from protein-rich food like fish and beef, and then fish and marine collagen. It comes from the connective tissue of fish, typically. Type 2 collagen, so type 2, let's just refresh our memory, is elastic cartilage, basically. It can come from bone broth again, chicken cartilage, so boiling of chicken feet, that kind of really glutinous material, protein-rich foods such as chicken, and then a multi-collagen protein powder. Okay, and then type 3, again, type 3, we'll just go back, is muscles, arteries, and organs. And again, bone broth, egg whites, bovine collagen peptides, which is the hydrolyzed collagen from cows, eating just fish and beef, and collagen protein powder. The thing to know here is that of all the types of collagen peptides, bovine collagen peptides, marine collagen peptides, chicken collagen peptides, the smallest molecular weight is marine. So they are the smallest molecules in collagen that you can get. So it tends to mean that marine collagen can be absorbed more readily.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, than cow or chicken.
Okay.
The other thing that you have to be wary of, and you have to look to see what is being used as a source. Wild-caught marine collagen is guaranteed to be free of hormones because it's not farmed and of antibiotics. You have to be careful with chicken and bovine sources because both of those things could have hormones or antibiotics depending on where the sourcing comes from. Some countries like Canada, where we don't put cows that have been on antibiotics into the food chain, into the human food chain. But in other countries, that might not be the case, and you don't know where the collagen comes from in your jar. So you have to look for that. You have to understand the sourcing of the collagen to understand what else could have come along with it. Okay.
Yeah, thanks for doing that again.
Yeah. So there's a couple of different forms of collagen. So there's a couple, so hydrolyzed collagen, which is also known as collagen peptides. This is a collagen of any source that has been exposed to high heat and broken down into small proteins. Okay. Then there's gelatin, which we all know about. It is partially broken down into smaller proteins so that you can reabsorb it. Like you can use it to make gelatin. You have those sachets of gelatin or gelatin powder that you can use. It is much bigger than collagen peptides, but it's more used as a food source rather than as a supplement. And then there's also raw forms of collagen, which is basically chicken feet, pig feet, cow tendons, those kind of things. They're whole collagen proteins, and they're big, big, big. There is some research that shows that breaking the collagen proteins down into peptides makes it easier for the body to absorb. Okay, so you may see on labels that they'll say collagen or they'll say collagen peptides. So then you need to understand that it could be, if it just says collagen, it could actually be like cow tendon ground to a powder, as opposed to processed and hydrolyzed to make peptides. This is why reading your labels is really important. And that's the next slide. So knowing your ingredients and understanding how they work. So collagen needs some buddies in the system to get the biggest bang for your buck. Vitamin C, right off the bat, is needed for the synthesis and maintenance of collagen, either what your body makes or what you put into it. It helps you to produce collagen and helps to create collagen. Okay, so it's the synthesis of collagen is much helped by vitamin C. Biotin supplement. Biotin is also a supplement that is you will often see included with collagen. And biotin complements collagen because it also helps your hair and your nails. And then other nutrients like zinc helps with collagen production and collagen absorption. Okay, so that's kind of the basics of collagen. Now I've got some examples that we're going to walk through, some labels of different kinds of collagen, including Young Living's collagen. And you might find out as you start going to look for these things, some companies make it quite difficult to find the ingredients list.
Right.
And they don't publish a full ingredients list on their website. Some of them you have to ask, and some of them they have ingredients lists way down at the bottom of the page. So you have to dig a bit when you're going in there. So I want to show you what I think is our benefit for the Young Living collagen, is that we have both the full ingredients list, and in Canada and the US, the ingredients list has to state in order of volume what is in the product. And so that you know that when it says fish collagen peptides is the first ingredient, that is the ingredient that makes up the most by volume in the jar. It's hard sometimes to find that in order on some companies' websites. So really look for it. Excuse me. They should talk about if they use bovine or chicken, whether or not it's organic or where the source is from.
Right.
They should tell you what type, like what type 1, 2, or 3 collagen they're using, because that's how you decide whether you want to use it. If you want joint care,
Yeah.
if you're getting collagen for joint health, more than anything else, you probably want a different kind of collagen than if you want it for hair, skin, nails, and organs. Okay. So the ingredients list run as weight. So Young Living, the first thing is collagen fish peptide. So that's the most ingredient. So the most ingredient in our collagen is collagen. The second highest one is tapioca fiber, and that is in there because tapioca fiber is a prebiotic. So it helps to feed the probiotics in your stomach so that you have a better digestive system and can actually use the things that you put into your body more because your gut's healthier. It also helps with the lining of your intestine. It helps strengthen the lining of your intestine. Then there's zinc. We already talked about zinc. Superoxide dismutase, I can't remember what that one is, but you can just Google that. Vitamin C, because vitamin C is, we just read that vitamin C is important for the not only the production of our own collagen, but for the absorption of anything we put in our body. Young Living uses peach ceramides, which is a skin related ceramide made from peaches. And what you're going to find is that this product is very targeted: hair, skin, nails, and gut. So it's got peach ceramides for skin. It has the biotin to help hair, skin, and nails that we talked about. It has hyaluronic acid, which helps your skin maintain moisture. And then it has vanilla for a little flavor. But it's vanilla oil. And then it has some caprylic triglycerides from fractionated coconut oil, just to bring it all together. Then the next label that you want to read is the nutrition facts label. And most companies that I've looked at will put up a nutrition facts label because it has to tell you how many servings per container, what the calories are per scoop, and what some of the daily values are. So if you look at this one, it says got 20 calories in 1 scoop. It has no fat. It has no cholesterol. It has less than 1% of your daily value of sodium, 15 milligrams. It has less than 1% carbohydrate, and that's probably from the tapioca fiber.
Yeah.
It does have dietary fiber. It has 0 total sugars, 5 grams of protein per scoop. So 5 grams of collagen, of marine collagen per scoop, which is 9% of your daily value. And we're going to talk about that 5% in a minute. 20 milligrams of vitamin C, which is 22% of your daily volume. There's 150 micrograms of biotin, which is 500% of your daily recommended daily amount. And that's because it helps with the, it helps upcharge the collagen. And then it has 5 milligrams of zinc, which is not only good for your hair, skin, and nails, but also helps your immune system. Now, remember the 5 grams of protein. So 5 grams of marine collagen, according to research, is as productive and available to your body as 10 milligrams of bovine. So it's got twice the absorbability by your body compared to other forms of collagen. So in this one, there's 5 grams of collagen, all marine, all checked for mercury and other toxic loads before it's even accepted to the manufacturing, and all wild caught. Okay, so you're not risking fish farm antibiotics, etc., right?
Yeah.
Oh, and there's no shellfish. That's the other thing That's really important for people when they're looking at marine collagen to confirm that there's no shellfish in there. Okay. So then I went to look at a competitor who does marine collagen, because not all companies use marine collagen, even though they say they're for hair, skin, and nails. So this competitor, this is all you can find on their website, and then they break down their other ingredients to very little words at the very bottom. So it also has 5 grams of marine collagen, but water and apple juice are the first ingredients on their ingredients list.
Uh-oh.
So it means that water and apple juice are the most prevalent ingredient in the product.
Yeah.
It has 50 calories because of the apple juice and some of the other fruit concentrates it has in there. It has 45 milligrams of sodium compared to 15. So 3 times the amount of salt in it. It has 8 grams of carbohydrates. So if you're ketoing or watching your carbs, this has got more carbohydrates than ours. It is liquid. It comes in a liquid form. So you get, that's why the juice, the apple juice, is because they blend it with juice to sell it. And it has 30 milligrams of vitamin C, which is more than Young Living. In the Young Living, when you work it out to how many servings are in a can, it comes out to about $3 a serving, and the competitor comes out at $4.25. Okay, but you're getting a lot of extra things, like a lot more salt. And if you're concerned about salt, then you have to be, you have to think about that. So then here's another one, and this is Landish. Now this is all over Facebook in terms of ads. And it is another marine collagen. It is, it's $1.66 a serving, which seems incredibly cheap. But there are no supporting ingredients in this, like zinc or vitamin C or hyaluronic acid or peach ceramides. It is all North Atlantic fish collagen. It has the same amount of sodium. It has a little bit more sodium than Young Living, but it's still 1%, so that's still very low. But it that's all it is just the fish. I can't find anything that talks about how it tastes. So when I heard that Young Living's collagen was going to be fish, all I could think of was, I'm not going to be able to gag that down, because if it tastes like fish, I'm never going to be able to do it. Young Living's is flavorless. The first competitor won't be flavorless because they've added a lot of salt and they've added a lot of fruit juice to mask the flavor. This one, I have no idea. It doesn't say anywhere if it's flavorless or not. It also doesn't say anything about their testing for mercury or their fish-related issues. And it doesn't say if their fishery that they're taking it from is sustainable. It just says North Atlantic fish, but it doesn't talk about the sustainability of the fish that they're taking. Young Living does expressly outline what kinds of fish they are, so that you can make that decision. Okay, and that Landish is all over Facebook advertising.
Okay, I've never seen it before.
It's probably just because I was doing research and all of a sudden their algorithm is peppering me with a million collagens. So this is a bovine collagen. So this is from cows.
Yeah.
And it has 11 grams of protein per serving, but that's because what we learned is that bovine collagen is less absorbable than marine, so you actually need twice as much. This one has some additives It has hyaluronic acid. It has sugarcane. It has 100 milligrams of sugarcane extract, which is pretty much just code for sugar. It has some Boswellia serrata extract, which is a kind of frankincense plant. I don't know how it's distilled, but they have this boswellic acid added to it, which is 100 milligrams, which is quite a bit. It has collagen peptides, and it has amylopectin chromium. So it's a bit of chromium in there. It has 10 grams of protein per scoop. It has 30 scoops per container. They have a program where if you pay their $8.95 a month membership, this container is $27, so it works out to $1.40 per serving. But if without the membership, it's $37 a month. Oh, it says 30 servings per container. I thought it said 20. It's okay. I thought I'll have to check that because I'm pretty sure the container said 20, but I might have misread it. And it also has another ingredient, sunflower lecithin. But you see, because they don't put all the ingredients together, you have no idea what the ratios of these are.
Right.
They do say that it is organic beef, but they do not tell you from where. So you don't actually know what the organic requirements would be. And it doesn't say certified organic. So those are some of the things that you'd want to look for. Because is it Argentina beef? Is it Chinese beef? Is it North American beef? Who knows? And then you would want to look at, where they got that. And then there is another one called Purely Inspired that I grabbed. It says it's a bovine source. It states it's free of bovine growth hormone. It does have added vitamin C and biotin and zinc, but it does not provide it does on the bottom here a full ingredients list, because it says at the bottom of its label, hydrolyzed collagen, ascorbic acid, which is vitamin C, silicon dioxide, biotin, and zinc.
Okay.
No, it doesn't have any. Anyway, this one, it was extremely hard to find any information about this company. And the actual name of the company that you're actually buying it from is only mentioned on one small page of their website called the accessibility page. It's very, very hard to find it out. It has 50 milligrams of sodium per serving, which is like four times the amount of all, like it's more than all of the rest of them. It's a lot of sodium. Now it says it has 18 grams of protein per serving. Unusual. There's only 22 servings in their container. It's super, super cheap. And I just get a little suspicious about that. But so this is just how you would ask yourself questions when you're looking at them. I haven't looked at the ones in Costco, but they have big containers of them in Costco. So you would want to go and look and see there's 70 calories in every scoop, which is like blows all the rest of them out of the water. So I'm not sure where you're getting all of the calories from, if that is only the ingredients. So something is odd to me about this. It's a lot of calories.
Yeah.
So, it's crazy. And then it's processed in a facility that, processes milk, soy, eggs, wheat. So then you have fish, shellfish. So then you have to have that question, depending on your current situation and your own personal health, at least they have that there, that that, which is good. There's no statement of quality or quantity, like sustainability or quality control, other than the fact they have a 30-day guarantee. And it does not say where the material is sourced, and it does not say that it is organic. It does say that it's free of growth hormone, but it does not say that it's organic. So you don't know if it has antibiotics, you don't know other things about it. So that would be another thing that I would really, if this was one that you were thinking of, I'd want to go and talk to the company or email the company and ask specific questions about it. And the thing about bovine collagen, its primary uses around bone and joints. It's the kind of collagen that does better for bones and joints than it does for skin. You can use it for skin, it will help it, but it is not its primary type of collagen. Marine, on the other hand, its primary collagen function is hair, skin, nails, organs, blood vessels. So when you're thinking of a collagen supplement, you really need to understand what it is that you want out of it. Do you want hair, skin, and nails? Are you more about more functional bones and joints? And then go from there in terms of your deciding. Young Living has a whole supplement for bones and joints with collagen in it from cows, but it's not the inner beauty collagen, because they separate them to the reason you're taking them so that you get the results that you're looking for. And that's the hard part. Most people don't stay on it long enough to see real results. First of all, typically takes 6 to 8 weeks on the regular amount. So either 5 milligrams for marine or 10 milligrams for bovine to see any kinds of results, 6 to 8 weeks. And so you really need to look at doing this for 3 months to fully see a result. And then sometimes they're pretty subtle. So either if you're interested in hair, skin, and nails, you want to take a before and after picture of the like of your face, or of if you've got a bald spot on your head from stress. And if you're doing bones and joints, you want to kind of make a list of, like, day one, this is how my bones and joints feel when I get out of bed. I heard cracking in the morning when I got out of bed, and keep a running record so that you know when something subtly has changed. Because it's really hard to see the changes because they are quite subtle over time. Other people will see them first. Other people will say to you, "Oh, have you been away? You look so rested." If you're doing the hair, skin, and nails, if you're doing the bone and joint, you'll just be more flexible and fluid when you're out for your walk, and people will notice that, right? They'll notice before you will, which is kind of cool. But that's pretty much this talk about how to read the labels of protein or of collagen, and why you want to, and what you want to look at. Do you have any questions, Susan?
Well, because for me, like I was interested in skin, nails, and hair, but
Yep.
of course, always interested in helping the joints and all that stuff, right?
Yep.
So, I've been taking like this, mostly this kind, because it tastes good. It's a gummy.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so let's go through the label.
Yeah, and I find it, I almost gonna have to use a magnifying glass because I can't really see. It's hard to see it. So I have to do that.
Perfect.
Like, even then it might be hard. So it's interesting how it talks about all it lists is the medicinal ingredients.
Okay.
So it's got vitamin C.
Yeah.
7.5 milligrams,
Okay.
or milligrams. Vitamin E, which is 3.45 milligrams.
Okay.
Biotin, 1,250 micrograms.
Yeah. Yeah.
And hydrolyzed collagen, and it says porcine.
Oh, pork.
Yeah, 50 milligrams. And then it says warnings and non-medical is canuba wax, citric acid, corn syrup, fruit and vegetable blend, gelatin, bovine, and or porcine, maltodextrin,
Yeah,
pectin,
sugar. That's sugar.
yeah, silicon dioxide,
Yeah.
sugar, tropical punch flavor, and vegetable oil and water. Yeah, and then yeah,
How
so
many of those are you supposed to take a day?
there's 165.
Uh-huh.
So had a different kind, but I didn't keep the label. It didn't taste good, and I didn't look forward to having my tasty treat. So it wasn't good. It didn't work out so good. I didn't like it. And so basically I've been doing it for about 7 months. So I've noticed that my skin is way softer, and it's not just myself noticing,
Yep.
but I also have been losing a lot of hair, and it is definitely not helping, because it's like now, like I would be like, we know it was all over the house, it's all over
Yep.
everything. Comb my hair comes out in blobs, and now it's actually visible, and other people can see it. So it's not working.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and that's the thing, like bovine, porcine, and chicken all
Yeah.
will help your skin
Yeah.
when you take it long enough. But it might not be enough to support like all of the parts of your body that are requiring collagen.
Yeah.
After my heart attack, I had a huge bald spot that my hairdresser found
Okay. Yeah.
in my hair. Like it was like behind my hair, there was a chunk like about
Wow. Yeah.
about the size of a mandarin orange,
Yeah.
where my hair just fell out. It's
Yeah.
all back now.
Oh, good for
And
you.
yeah. So yeah, I think how many calories are in those two gummies?
Okay.
There's a lot of sugar and fruit
Yeah,
juice.
there is a lot of sugar for sure.
Yeah,
I wonder if it even says. I
it
don't think
should.
it's
On the nutrition facts, it doesn't say.
2 gummies once a day. And on the nutrition, oh my God, they make things so hard to see.
Yes, they do.
Oh my goodness, for old people.
Do you have your phone?
Yeah.
You can take a picture of it and blow it up.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
I
But
don't
that's one
think
of the things you want to look at is what is the
Yeah.
calorie content?
Interesting. I'm looking everywhere on the bottle, and
Oh,
I don't see calories at all.
well, that's interesting. I thought they were required to put calories.
Yeah. Probably could go onto their website, but
Yeah.
that might be a good idea.
Yeah, probably is on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, it might just be that it's enough to help with your skin,
Yeah.
but not enough for all of the needs that your body has.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think I need something.
just
I need
because of the kind of
something else is out of whack for sure. I'm not sure.
and how much is that to buy?
It goes on sale, so it's like, and that's another thing. I'm like 13 to 20 something to 22. So it depends, but normally it's on sale.
Okay.
So
Yeah. I mean, you're getting some more collagen out of the gelatin, but it's a bigger form of collagen. It's not as readily absorbable. Does it say it's collagen peptides, porcine source?
I think, let's see. I thought I saw something about that. So. No, I don't think so.
Okay, so it's not even hydrolyzed collagen, so it's bigger. So out of the amount that you're taking,
yeah,
you're not absorbing the majority of it.
Right.
That's why it's cheap.
They
They don't have to do any processing to it. They just basically powder pig's ears, because that's pig's ears and feet. They'll grind them, dry them, powder them.
Yeah.
Mix them with a bunch of gelatin, put in a bunch of fruit juice so that the flavor is good and people will want to take them. I mean, it's better than not taking anything at all.
Yeah,
but it's not getting you the results that you're looking for.
No, it's not quite not quite the right result. And
And
even if I did
yeah,
bone broth, it's still not gonna, whatever this is, it's
no,
not.
you're gonna have to drink a lot of bone broth for that.
Yeah, it wouldn't really do it, would it? So like the one that you said,
Yeah.
And I don't think I wrote down enough notes on the type
Okay.
for hair is
hold on a second. I'll go back to that slide.
Yeah, what type was it?
It's typically type 2.
Type 2.
Hold
okay.
on. Let me just confirm. Just a second.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go and look at something here.
Oh, type 5.
Type 1 is the one that you want. Sorry.
Type 1. Okay.
Yeah. Type 1 collagen.
Yeah, so
90%. Yeah.
for some reason my body's not making enough.
It is not, because it stops. It's just age. That's all it is. It's nothing. There's nothing pathological about it. It's just nature.
It's
We
just
just
the way it
stop
goes.
making it.
Okay.
That's why we get saggy. And yeah, our hair gets thin. And yeah, and we bruise
Yeah.
for the most ridiculous things, just walking up against something.
Yeah. Yeah. You're like, how did that happen?
Yeah. And most of the bovine is type 1 and type 3, but it's mostly type 3 or type 2. I can never remember. I think it's type 2, but it's more type 2 than type 1 in bovine, porcine,
okay.
chicken.
Okay.
Yeah. And so that's the difference. So that when you're looking for a collagen product, you want to go in with what it is that you want to work on.
Yeah.
And find the type of collagen that actually supports that more than other things. Because it's fine, like all of those collagens, type of collagens, will help your skin, but just in lessening amounts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you have to take 2 to 3 times more beef collagen than marine collagen for hair, skin, and nails.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So where would you what would you take? Like, where do you get type 5 from, right?
Well, it only helps some layers of skin, hair, and tissue of the placenta. Like it's not one that is really commonly used at all.
No.
Type 1 and type 2 are the two that are really focused with the most volume of collagen.
Right.
The other ones are lessening amounts. And then they get a little more specific because of where they come from.
Right. Wow. Yeah.
So type 1 being the best version of type 1 is marine, and the best version of type 2 is beef. And then there's lessening amounts in pig and in chicken.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you were going to do for cooking, you probably could make like fish head stew and you cook it all day, like the broth. Right?
That exactly. You have to cook it all day and you have to drink the whole pot. I mean, we look, so these two, this is the ones that I did with the Inner Beauty for Young Living and the competitor. They're both 5 grams of marine collagen. Okay. They're both kind of similar in price. They are where you want to focus is on the other ingredients, because a lot of times they add other ingredients for bulk and pricing that you might not really need. And I have a note here that superoxide, I remember I said in the Young Living, the superoxide dismutase, I wasn't sure what it was about, but I've got a note here. It's actually an enzyme that speeds up chemical reactions in your body and breaks down potentially harmful oxygen molecules. So what it is, it's an antioxidant.
Right.
So it has that added. It has an antioxidant added to help your skin cells stay healthier. But so anything that's marine collagen will be a better idea for your skin, hair, and nails than bovine, pork, or chicken. Just because you need less of it. If it's hydrolyzed, it's a smaller molecule, you'll be able to use more of it. Because just because you put 5 milligrams into your body doesn't mean your body uses 5 milligrams. If it's a bigger molecule, it'll use less. If it's and if it's beef, chicken, or pork, it's less absorbable than marine.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And then I have a personal issue. I don't want to pay for someone to ship me water or juice, right? There's a whole conversation online about whether powder collagen is as good for you as liquid collagen. But the thing is that as soon as you put powder into liquid and it dissolves, you have a liquid. There's nothing else that they do to liquid collagen other than dissolve the collagen in it.
Right. Yeah.
So you end up paying for them to dissolve it for you and send it to you in a bottle instead of just buying powder and doing it yourself.
Yeah. Wow. Well, you're looking very healthy and rested, peaceful.
I take it every day. I take collagen is one of the things I take every day, and I don't take it necessarily for my face. I take it for my blood vessels and my heart.
Yeah.
Because it's very good for those things.
Yeah, that's important, isn't it?
It has a happy side effect that I have people tell me I look more rested.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Which you probably are anyways.
Well, yeah, I am, but I was off for a year and a half before I started this, and nobody ever told me I looked better rested then.
No, I think it took a while, didn't it?
It's probably did take a long time.
Yeah.
But anyway, that is about collagen, and that's how you read the labels.
Yeah.
The nice thing about the Inner Beauty from Young Living is there's a couple of so we order our Inner Beauty from the US, and because it's such a popular product and it requires ongoing you to take it ongoing, you can only get it on what we call the loyalty program. So it's a monthly order.
Okay. Yeah.
Which you can change whenever or cancel whenever you want. The nice thing about the monthly order, though, is that you get 10% back of its value into your account to spend on other things. So you get kind of a 10% discount on the collagen and the Inner Beauty collagen just because you're ordering it every month. And if you stop ordering it, then they don't take the points away. So you have those points to spend on other things.
Yeah. But not yet.
No, you can't spend loyalty points on loyalty orders.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But you can get free orange oil or
yeah, right. Yeah.
something else, right? Vitamin C.
Save up for rose oil.
Yes, save up for rose oil.
Yeah, but I think it costs quite a bit. It may be very good, but it's quite a bit of an expenditure every month, isn't it?
It ends up being about $75.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'll definitely think about it, but
but now at least you have now at least you can go and look at all the other ones and see what they say.
Yeah.
Have a look.
Yeah. And think about the other supplements, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I might not have. Well, thank you it's very informative.
Good.
Thank you very much for
You're welcome.
taking time.
I'm glad you came. It's so nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right.
When's yours?
December 21st.
Oh, you're just a month apart from me.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. All righty. We'll talk to you soon.
You bet. Thanks.
Bye.